the thing to do when you're in a hyperinflationary environment, when you get your paycheck, is to immediately go out and spend that money.
That's why people want fulfillment. People want to work towards something. That's human nature.
Question: is that Frank in your lap?
Oh yeah, I'm posting it. I can multitask. Hold on.
Yeah, the $1 trillion coin. We were going to talk about that.
Yeah,
the increasing the debt limit. This is actually kind of in the similar vein. We're talking about post scarcity. There's no scarcity on money. So what's going on with this coin?
We're talking about the $1 trillion coin?
Yeah, the $1 trillion coin. Has this ever been done before? I keep hearing it brought up.
I honestly don't know enough about it to speak intelligibly on the subject. I will tell you what I think is really interesting is I just remember seeing before that, like, there is $1,000 bill. There's like different denominations of crazy high bills that you never see because it's what like banks and governments use with each other. So can you imagine just pulling that out at 7-Eleven saying,
can you break
can you break this? Well, is it the similar thing? Is that what they're talking about, or what's the point of having? Yeah.
I can imagine that, and that's what happened in 1922 with the Germans. When they're bringing all their barrels of wheelbarrows of money to buy a loaf of bread.
Oh yeah, well that's happening right now in all sorts of places in Argentina and in places like that. And the whole idea there is that like you've got rampant inflation, which is why everyone's raising the interest rates. That's why the Fed is trying to control. But yeah, it's like the thing to do when you're in a hyperinflationary environment, when you get your paycheck, is to immediately go out and spend that money.
Right, because the more you wait, the longer it's gonna, or the less it's gonna be worth.
It's gonna be worth, right? So that does what? It creates even more unemployment or more inflation. Because again, inflation is very simple. One thing: more money chasing fewer goods. Period. Right. And all of those things are exacerbated by each other. So supply chain, fewer goods, people that don't want to work, don't want to be productive. Less goods.
Why are you pointing at Sohill?
I'm not. I was pointing out the general.
People not at this table.
People not at this table. But they're like Elon Musk said it before, and there is no horn of plenty. Right. Someone has to make something that goes into the container that then is actually like put onto a bus, or truck that is put onto a shelf, which is then taken off the shelf, which is then put into the mail, which is sent to you. You need people to do that.
Right. And again,
it's boring.
It's very, Atlas Shrugged-y, like at some point, all the creators are going to shrug and
Hey, thanks for watching The Merge. We've got a ton more stuff for you to watch on YouTube, on Instagram, on TikTok, everywhere. Check us out.